This is Nurse Angie of Nurse Angie Reviews and Adventures with Ohio Buckeye. Today we are at Centerville Cemetery in Centerville, Ohio, and we're going to take a look at some of the graves. Looks like we have some mothers, family, and children. And the cemetery here in Centerville is still having some active burials. There is a veteran. Which I honestly think that this flag actually goes to this grave. Because if you look at the date on that, this is 1861, or 1861, 1865. I'm not able to read this one. Looks like it says 1849 to 19 something. That was the wife. Here's one from 1847 to 1919. Maybe the husband. And this is a child. And here is some headstones. They're facing each other. As you can see there. Here we have some more headstones that are facing each other. Here's two children. I zoomed in to see if we can be able to read this a little better. Has looks like a year that says 1884 to 1895. Here's a Bronze Star Medal and Purple Heart recipient, U.S. Army, World War II. This person there, Robbins, is a GAR from 1861, 1865. This person is a veteran, 1861 to 1865. There's actually a runner today in this cemetery. It is the day after Thanksgiving, so obviously they might be trying to work off some of the food they ate yesterday. Here looks like here's some families. If I'm reading this headstone right, this person lived to be possibly 100 years old. And we have a Army nurse here that served in World War II. In this cemetery, we do have a lot of Revolutionary War, Civil War veterans of all the wars. And here's a child, died at 23 days old.
Firewood.
And these headstones are a log shaped.
Oh man.
This headstone definitely looks like a cash register. See the side here. And obviously, Mary Ross was his second wife.
Mission Ridge, 1963, the Civil War. Holy crap. There's the Union logo, the Union Army. Wow. That's a good one. You see the Union Army logo? Yeah. I remember there was symbology behind that. I don't know what it was. Cedar tree came down over there.
And as you can see here, we have a tree that has came down with some of the weather. We did have some really bad winds a few days ago. Well, this is our first headstone I have seen. This person is a pharmacist, and they have his pharmacist license number on there. Gotta love the laser engraving on it. We have a Broncos fan who was a firefighter EMT for Washington Township. And you can see the firefighter boot. Okay, here is a firefighter who was with the Washington Township Fire Department. This person is college educated, who was a fan of Ohio State.
Wow. Oh, baby, there's a lot going on here. Okay, so he was a Grand Master. It's also a 33 degree, I believe that's Knights Templar. Or some of that, I don't even know what it is. Wow.
So, very high Mason.
Worshipful Master of the the Order of the Eastern Star. I forgot what WP is for that, but this guy,
And lady.
high ranking, very high ranking couple there.
Trying to get the names of his children, but I got a lot of reflection here.
One, thank you.
Here's a World War I veteran. Okay, people, I think this is probably one of the absolute most coolest headstones I've seen. It is a tree, and these are kids, age 7 and age 3. There's a veteran. GAR 1861, 1865. Here is an infant. GAR stands for Grand Army of the Republic.
Oh my God.
Okay.
The Bataan Death March was the forcible transfer by the Imperial Japanese Army of 60 to 80,000 American and Filipino prisoners of war from Sisam Point, Bagan, Bataan, Marvals to Camp O'Donnell, Capas, Tarlac, San Fernando, where prisoners were loaded onto trains. Many never survived the walk. I salute this man.
Centerville Cemetery in Washington Township is being upkept by Washington Township maintenance. They're doing a great job. I salute them. And this cemetery has a lot of veterans, Civil War veterans. So, if you want to see a cemetery that's really nicely upkept and a lot of veterans from our past who fought for our freedom and our rights we have today, come and see this cemetery. This concludes this walkthrough of the Centerville Cemetery. Thanks.